Here we are, starting to approach the halfway point of the season, DB, but the excitement has not diminished. end here.
It has not in any way, shape, or form. This season has been thrilling to watch. To me, it feels like the league as a whole has really stepped up a level.
Well, not too long ago, MP has been very outspoken about them needing to win on the road. He feels like that's the ultimate test of this team. That if they can do that, they can pretty much do anything.
Well, and so far, MP is getting his wish. These guys have been nothing short of spectacular away from home. Every arena they walk into, they're the villain, and they seem to have embraced that. We'll test that theory again here tonight.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. MP out there with Edwards. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Hunt in at the 4 spot. Here's Charlotte now. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
White the pass to Dunleavy. Here's Holton. Three-pointer. It's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. MP inside. Defended by Dunleavy. And that one's good. MP. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And the basket is good.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
Here's Dunleavy. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Pass to Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. Now Dunleavy. Edwards defending. Launches from deep. Rebounded by Wilcox.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots. You've got to settle in here.
MP dishes to Wilcox. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. It's good from long range.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. And a chance here to check out some stats for MP.
And he's experiencing a very cold stretch of shooting over the past 5 games. His field goal percentage has suffered. He's been much more tentative, playing with doubt instead of confidence.
That's to Dunleavy. Here's Holton. And here's White. Will it go? And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game. Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Dunleavy. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks so much. I caught up with Indiana's head coach. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that one's good by Wilcox.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Now, let's take a quick look at the numbers for Dunleavy. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
MP, no good.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
White against Hawkins. 11 feet away and too long on the shot.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pacers trail by 13. Dunleavy the pass to Holton. Henderson outside. Here's Dunleavy. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Floats it up to Wembanyama. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. The Pacers making a switch here. Hollins has checked in. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. MP is number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Hollins with it. Wilcox on him. Hollins kicks to White. Pass to Hollins. 5 on the clock. Now Dunleavy from outside the arc. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
It's Tate, top of the key. Dunleavy kicks to White. Over Hawkins. And it's White missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
My goodness. That dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
In the corner, Tate with it. Hollins dishes to White. Indiana moving the ball around. For 3, Dunleavy. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season.
Oh! Wow.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Henderson outside. Pass to Tate. Henderson kicks to White. Can they get it? That shot is off. Hornets leading by 21. And the dunk by MP.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Tate a screen on Edwards. Here's Dunleavy. Indiana again missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Out to the wing. Tate finds Henderson. Outside, White. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Hollins. A three-pointer, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Charlotte making a switch here. Miller's checked in.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Here's Wilcox. Pass to Edwards. Plays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's White, covered by Miller. Pulls up. And it's White missing.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Out to the right wing. Wilcox passes to MP. Outside Edwards. Pacers with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Dunleavy kicks to Anderson. Here's Holton, defended by Wembanyama. Henderson for 3. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made one of them. Miller outside. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
1:49 left here in the opening quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Hollins. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 12.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
MP's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Pass to Hollins. Over Hawkins. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Pacers. Tate's checked in, and Lucas subbed in for White. .110 left to play here in the first. Hollins misses, and the dry spell continues.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Loads it up for Davis. It's stolen by Tate. And now Lucas pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. MP deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. And MP throws it down hard.
No wasted motion from MP. Gets the space he needs and drains it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And stolen by MP. Over to the left wing. Hunt the pass to Miller. And here is MP. 11 seconds left to play in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Miller with a wide open look. That will count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Lucas is out there with Wells, and it's Holton in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now we'll hear from Allie Laporte, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He scored 45 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's Holton. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Taking a look at some stats for MP, the last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's averaging 51 points, 15 rebounds, and 11 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Good work there as it goes. Hawkins has got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lucas looking for an opening. Shoots from the corner. The Hornets pull it in. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
Wells, he's checked in for Maggette. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Holton, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
And, guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce, and, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
And so he hits both. The Hornets shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Down low, here's Wilcox. And a missed layup.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. Second.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Boston, where they'll take on the Celtics.
And that matchup against the Heat, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's MP. Tate with the rebound.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Hollins with it. Picked up by Edwards. Holton passes to Holton. Rebound by Hunt. Hunt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Picked off in midair. Pass to Hollins. To the middle. Tate. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
He lobs it up.